Radhe Radhe everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Jupiter. That's why I'm wearing the color yellow. So we know that Jupiter is a very important planet, but sadly we don't talk about Jupiter more. In fact, in my videos, on my channel also, if you can see that I've covered mostly Saturn, and I was planning to cover Rahu Ketu, but in between I was just reading something, and I was I was kind of forced that I should make this video on Jupiter, that we don't realize, because there are so many negative influences of these malefic, challenging planets like Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, Mars, etc. In fact, we talk about Mars as well because of this Manglik thing that is so popular during marriage. But we hardly talk about Jupiter. But particularly for a woman, if you're a woman and watching this video, then do watch it to the complete video, because I'm gonna tell you that what are the problems that you might be having with your Jupiter and what are the remedies that you can do. Okay, so the thing is that Jupiter is very important. I'm not saying just because for the sake of saying. Jupiter is important because you see, by logic, it is the biggest, is the planet that has the most mass. That planet which has the most mass is the planet Jupiter, right? So what happens is that if this planet has a huge mass, it has a lot of say in even our horoscope. And in our scriptures, it is written that a good Jupiter, a benefic Jupiter, can actually remove a lot of bad doshas in chart. We know that for a woman, Jupiter represents husband. In some tradition, it is also called as Mars, which represents husband. But you imagine, like, for me, it is Jupiter. And in case you're watching this video and you have watched it till here, I would suggest you, in case you really think that Mars is your husband, then you can just skip this video, guys, because I believe that Jupiter is your husband, and I'll give you logic. See, Jupiter is the husband. Why? Because Jupiter is the karaka of children. Jupiter is the karaka of family. Okay, and after marriage, in fact, one of the motives of getting married is having children. Okay, and the thing is, Mars cannot be your husband, because Mars is our courage, our willpower, our action, the sporty things that we do, our sportsmanship. Mars can be our boyfriend, but definitely it is not our husband. So in the charts of women, when Jupiter is placed either in the signs ruled by Venus, which is its number one enemy, or Mercury, which is also its enemy. In fact, Jupiter and Mercury, there's a relation that I'll explain later. And it's in the sign of its debilitation, that is Capricorn. Then it is in a sleep state. I have made a video that when you're sleeping Venus in your chart, this is a kind of video which will tell you about sleeping Jupiter in the chart. So if you're Jupiter, if you're a woman and watching this video, and check your horoscope from any software you like, and if you see that Jupiter is in the signs like Gemini and Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury, or it is in the sign of Venus, that is Taurus and Libra, or it is in the sign of its debilitation ruled by Saturn, which is Capricorn. So particularly if your Jupiter is in these 5 signs that I just mentioned, which are Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra and Capricorn, then in your chart, in your kundli, my dear madam, the Jupiter is sleeping. Okay, so the thing is that if Jupiter is sleeping and you are seeking a partner for marriage, then probably you are going to get a partner who is not going to help you at all, who is going to actually be in a sleep state when you marry him. Okay, so the thing is that check your chart before getting married. Okay, now that you have watched this video, you're watching this video, before you get married, ask yourself, go and check your charts in any software you like, and see whether Jupiter is falling in any of the signs that I just mentioned. because if your Jupiter is in these signs, like signs ruled by Mercury, Venus, or the Capricorn debilitation sign, then most likely you will find husbands, or you will find a man who is not a husband material. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm saying it because, see, when women they marry, and most of the women, my women clients who come to me, and it's very strange even in 2024 that women come to me, and most of in fact all my astrologers community, they also say that most of the times women go to astrologers for when they're getting married, for husbands, and men, they come to astrologers for money. Okay, in fact women are like not very serious about money yet. They feel that okay, maybe if I'll get married, all my problems related to money will get solved. But particularly if your Jupiter in these is in these signs that I just explained, then you're not going to get a husband who will support you. I agree, and there must be a lot of people who are writing in the comment section that you need to check your 7th house, you need to check your Darakarka. I agree. I absolutely agree with you that for how your partner would be and how you will experience the marriage, you have to check the 7th house, and also you have to see the Darakarka and the position of the Darakarka. But whether your husband will support you in your life and with your kids and in your the purpose that you have in life or not, you have to check the Jupiter. You have to check the Jupiter not just in D1 but also in D7 and D9 as well. Okay, so D1 you have to check that whether he is going to help you in your own life. Okay, or in D7 you have to check whether he's going to help you with the kids, or you just have to change the diapers all alone. Okay, and in D9 you have to check that whether Jupiter is nicely placed and he's going to help you in finding the right purpose or in following the right purpose in life. So if Jupiter is nicely placed in friendly signs or in own signs, like the signs first of all the active Jupiter, like it's just explained that sleepy Jupiter, like sleeping Jupiter. Okay, the signs that are the ruled by Mercury, Venus, and debilitation sign ruled by Saturn, which is Capricorn. Active Jupiter is when Jupiter is in Cancer or Jupiter is in its own sign, that is Sagittarius and Pisces. If you ladies, you have Jupiter in Cancer or Jupiter in Sagittarius or Pisces, then you are going to get a man who will always support you, who will be always there for you, who will be ready to wait for you, who might also just travel to anywhere just to get you, like Sri Ramchandra for that battle to get Ma Sita back. Okay, so the thing is that that's the imagination of Jupiter. Okay, for even like we are in 2024, we can be in 2020, anything like 2029, 2050, whatever. If we are in this kind of societal setup when obviously man is the head of the family, and there is no problem with that, it is only that man has to be responsible, not just be the head. Head is somebody who is responsible, like in the country, the head, PM Modi, is responsible, responsible to the country. If anything happens, any scam happens, anything, demonetization happened, anything like that. So whosoever is the head of the family, like we live in a patriarchal society, so here man is the head of the family, no problems with that. So whenever we are living in the societal setup, we would need a man who would support us. Okay, and a good Jupiter, an active Jupiter, is that I explained you in the signs of Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So ladies, if you have Jupiter in Cancer, Sagittarius, or Pisces, you are like really lucky ones. So touch wood and congratulations once again. Okay, now the thing is that what to do in case you don't have Jupiter in these signs like Cancer, Sagittarius, or Pisces, because you can't change this thing in this life. It is all destiny that Jupiter was in a particular sign when you took birth. So what to do? What is the remedy? There should be some remedy, right? So first of all, I'm going to tell you two kinds of remedy. So one would be puja ritual remedies for those viewers who are interested and can do puja and puja rituals on Thursday. And another remedy would be for someone who is not interested into puja rituals and is more into practical remedies. Okay, so I have remedies for both of you, and trust me, I have seen it with my clients. I have seen it with everyone that I speak to. I specialize in this particular area. Okay, so for those of you who are or who can dedicate some amount of time, like some minutes of your life early morning to puja rituals, particularly on Thursday, then I would suggest that you fast on Thursday and you recite Vishnu Sahasranam. Or if it is not possible for you to recite Vishnu Sahasranam because it's a long, it's a 1000 names of Sri Hari Vishnu. So if you can't do that, then you actually at least do one jap mala, like 108 beats. Any mantra you like. You can do the Hare Krishna mantra, you can do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva, you can do Om Namo Venkateshwar, you can do any mantra of Shri Krishna Bhagwan. So you can do any thing like that, and you do this for at least 21 Thursday, and I would recommend you to start it after Lord Narayan wakes up, that is after Devutni Ekadashi. Okay, so after Narayan wakes up, that is on Devutni Ekadashi, you can start this practice. So this is for those who can do the puja rituals. Start this practice from Thursday. Try to do it from the Shukla Paksh Thursday, okay? Because anything that you start when the moon is has started to grow into full size, like full moon Purnima, that's the Shukla Paksh. Okay, so this is one remedy for those who are into puja part and ritual and they want to do that and they can do that. Another remedy is for somebody who is not into puja part and they are like very busy with life. They are like working 24/7 kind of situation. Like they are very workaholic. They have an office and they have presentation. They are on board and they just can't dedicate even 30 minutes to puja and all. It's completely fine. God does not. God is our God is the greatest father, greatest mother out there, and he or she does not want us to behave a certain way in order to impress, in order to seek his or her blessings. So what you can do that, see, Jupiter is something that is Jiva. Jupiter is something that is our inner joy. Jupiter is the life, okay? So sometimes when we have a bad Jupiter, like Jupiter in the signs that I mentioned in the sleepy signs, like in the signs of Capricorn or Gemini, Virgo or Taurus, Libra, then we always think that, such women always think that life is something that will happen to them after they'll get married, and there's some man out there who is going to bring life to them. No, it's not like that. Actually, you have to, when Jupiter is in these signs, in the sign in which it is sleeping, you naturally feel that. But you have to realize that now that you have watched this video, now that you know that Jupiter is your inner joy, so you have to do something, anything which makes you joyful, which makes you happy on your own, okay? And then you are gonna attract the right person in your life. Okay, so if you are going to try to attract the right man through Venus ways, like by showing your body, or by showing your curves, or by showing by doing these things which are actually Venusian things, or by experimenting, particularly when Jupiter is in the sign of mercurial signs like Gemini and Virgo, then you're not gonna get the right person. Okay, you are gonna get the right person only when you follow your own life, your own passion. So you have to find out that what is that spark in you, okay, which makes you feel very alive when you when you do that particular thing. when you do that particular thing, it can be any random thing, it can be your job, it can be anything you like, it can be cooking, dancing, singing, doing a video presentation, anything. It can be taking care of the children at home, anything, any spark which is inside you, which makes you joyful and for which you don't need any XYZ in your life. Okay, so what is that thing which makes you feel joyful? You have to pursue that. Okay, you have to pursue that. And if you pursue that, you become the best version of yourself. You probably won't even need a man. And in case, even after you do, and in case you find a good man who is worthy of you, then good enough. What is the problem? Anyway, you need a man to create a baby. He also has his role. Okay, the baby has to come out of you. Okay, you have to realize that you are the creator along with somebody. He also has a role, but the 9 months role is of you. You know, ladies, the 9 months role is of you. You are the creator. So you have to find a thing which makes you feel alive, which makes you feel joyful, which makes you feel that, okay, if I do this thing, you know, I feel the most alive person on earth. This is the thing that makes me feel most alive. This is the thing that, you know, just that even a thought about it, you know, gives a spark in my body and I feel so alive. That's the Jupiter. That's the Jupiter you have to discover in your life. That's the practical remedy, and you know, it will be very, very effective. Very, very effective. So if you follow that okay, this is my, you know, I'm gonna I'm going to live up to my expectation and, you know, be joyful in myself, then you will attract the right person in your life. Trust me, you will do that. I have experienced it myself. Okay, my Jupiter is in Gemini. Okay, so let me tell you that as well. It's with its friend Moon, and so it's getting some support from Moon, and it's with Sun also. So Sun is also its friend, but whenever Sun is with any planet, it hurts that planet. So I do the remedy of that I told you. Okay, the Thursday remedy and this practical remedy, you know, both. And this practical remedy is particularly for those who are not into very much puja part. I'm not here to teach you. I'm not here to make you a pandit, or my agenda is not there. You know, there could be people of different religions. So I'm just telling you, follow your spark. And if you do that, you'll get that right person in your life. Trust me. Okay. So I hope this helped, and this will help us, you know, the ladies out there. And in case you have any questions, any queries related to your chart, in case your Jupiter is in the sign of Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, then you can let me know in the comment section. You want to experience you know, a detailed conversation with me regarding your Kundali, then you can book your consultation on you know, on this website, and you can also reach out to me on my email ID. My email ID and my website address both are flashing over here, and you can also read my interesting articles, and believe me, you will not find those articles on any other website, because I am just you know, combining you know, astrology, spirituality, philosophy together. Okay, and I hope you enjoy them and you reach out to me. Let me know in case you have anything to say about it. Okay, Hare Krishna, and keep chanting the name of Krishna. Everything will be fine.